Well, good afternoon on this beautiful, rainy Tuesday afternoon. Thank you for your patience and understanding about rescheduling our normal morning time. Today we are scheduled to talk about anger, and it is one of my, I think probably one of my more tougher topics and harder feelings to wrap my brain around. And so all these other things kept coming up and I realized last night that there was no way this morning I could focus on it. And I definitely feel in a better place that I can and feel more resourced to guide you in working through and talking a little bit about anger. First, though, I want to share that I was gifted today this beautiful cup, and if you can't read it, it says, take a deep breath, love is in the air. And the person that gifted it to me said it was because of these meditations and the deep breaths we take together. So even though we're going to be talking about anger, we're going to do it in a very loving way. And Jesus used anger very constructively. And so we're going to get a chance to just kind of feel into how we feel about it and how we use it, and hopefully transform it into an ally for us, so that anger can be an ally that empowers us and energizes us versus something that really depletes us. So I invite you, wherever you are in this moment, to just get comfortable where you're sitting. And go ahead and close or lower your eyes. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the chair supporting you, or the floor supporting you if you're sitting on the floor. And we're going to start with taking 3 deep breaths together. And we're going to start from empty. And take a big breath in. And release it. And go ahead and release it with a sigh. I'm going to do 2 more. Big breath in. And 1 more time. I invite you to just allow your breathing to return to its own natural rhythm, whatever that is for you in this moment. Take a moment to notice any places in your body where you might be feeling some tension. Just breathe a little extra love into those places. Anger is not an easy feeling to be with nor to talk about sometimes. So just notice and consciously do as much as you can to release whatever you might be holding on to, whatever might be feeling tight. And then just be okay with wherever it ends up being. So I invite you to picture yourself on a beach. And notice everything you can about it. What are you seeing? What are you smelling? What are you hearing? Notice if you're actually right on the beach with your toes buried in the sand, or maybe you're on a bluff overlooking the ocean. Notice whether the ocean you're near, the sun is shining and you can feel that warmth on your face. Whether it's stormy out or rainy or windy. Notice whether the ocean is lapping at your feet or whether you've chosen to be a little farther away from it. no right or wrong here. Just pay attention and notice where you are. Feel the breeze, the sun, the rain. Just take a moment and notice as much as you can about this beautiful space, about you being here at the ocean. And I want you to notice what comes up for you and where it lands in your body when I say the word anger. Does anger, yours or someone else's, make you uncomfortable? Do you fear your anger because you were taught anger isn't nice, or that expressing anger is ugly? Have a part of you repressed or disconnected from it, and you don't remember how to constructively express it now? Remember to keep breathing. Notice if you have any places in your body that are tightening as I ask you these questions. Notice if the scene around you is changing. Notice if your breathing becomes more shallow. And as much as you can, take deep, even breaths. You are safe. You are safe. Do you live on the other end of the spectrum where you feel that you're at a slow boil all the time? That your anger, you don't feel you can express it, so your anger is just there and erupts at the most inopportune times, at people and at situations, and comes out more like rage and feels uncontrollable, and you feel ashamed by the pain that your anger causes others and the pain that it causes you. So ask yourself right now, where do I have anger? And take a moment and listen for the answer. It can be a recent anger or a long-held, long time ago anger. Where do I have anger? And I encourage you to just allow what first comes into your mind. Search for your anger if it's not coming easily in a relaxed way, and ask yourself, where do I have anger? As much as you can, allow yourself to relive the incident in which you felt anger. And while repeating the words to yourself, I am angry at whatever it is. So relive as much of the incident as you can, saying, I am angry. I am angry at what so-and-so said. I am angry at the way I was treated. I was angry that I didn't speak up. I was angry that as a child I didn't have a voice. I was angry at the person who cut me off. on the way to the grocery store, whatever it is. See if you can get in touch with that. Know that you are not alone. Know that Jesus also experienced anger. And God sees and hears that you are angry. And it is okay. It is okay to be angry. From this safe place on the beach, I invite you to imagine that you look over to your left and there's a drum there. You look over to your right and there's a big foam bat there. And you get to choose which one you want to go to, whichever one you're drawn to. Just see yourself going there and pounding on the drums with your fist, maybe in time with the ocean waves, saying, I am angry, I'm angry. Or maybe you choose to go to the right and pick up the big foam bat and just kind of pound the sand. I am angry, I am angry. I am really angry. I am angry. And as you see yourself doing this, notice if any other feelings come up for you. Notice if you just start saying something else. As you're pounding your fists, swinging the bat, maybe stomping your feet. I am angry. I am so angry. I am angry. I am hurt. I am sad. I am discouraged. My guess is there's another message that may be under the anger for you. And if you naturally go to saying that, say it. If just all you're getting is I am angry, that's okay. Be angry. Really be angry. Jesus did not apologize for his anger when he upturned the temple tables. You don't need to apologize for being angry. It's okay. Be angry. You're in a safe place. Allow yourself to move to whatever is the next right thing for you in expressing this anger. Maybe it's to scream at the ocean. I am angry. Maybe it's to, I know that didn't sound very angry, but my guess is yourself knows exactly what to do. Maybe you need to stomp your feet. Maybe you need to do some kind of dance. Whatever it is, maybe you need to switch from the drums to the bat or the bat to the drum. Whatever it is, allow yourself, maybe you need to just make guttural noises, like, huh, or something like that. Whatever works for you. Just see yourself letting go of as much of this anger and expressing as much of it as you can. And as you're expressing this anger, know that God is here. God is loving you right where you're at. God is witnessing your anger, knowing that it's yours. You have a right to it, and loving you. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to have all your feelings, and you're in a safe place. And for about another minute on this safe place on the beach, go even deeper into the anger. Scream, stomp, yell, beat the sand, beat the drum, curl into a ball, whatever it is you need to do. Allow yourself to be with the anger and with whatever pain is underneath the anger. Your anger is sacred. Your experience is sacred. And God sees and honors and loves you in all of your humanness, which includes anger. As you come back and you're standing there again at the ocean, notice again, notice how you feel now. Do you feel different? Do you feel energized or refreshed? How was that for you? Do things look different around you? What does the ocean smell like now? Did you move closer to the water or farther away from the water? Notice what's around you. Take a deep breath in of that fresh ocean air and know with every fiber of your being that you are a child of God and that your anger is a gift. Oh, something that God has given to you. It's a sacred part of your human experience. And when you can take it and you can express it, you can use that energy now for justice, for love, for showing, making right or wrong. You can make anger your ally and create a new relationship with it. It's your choice. Take one more breath in. And as you are ready, come back. Start wiggling your toes, your fingers. Notice how you are feeling. Welcome back. I invite you, if you are willing and want to, at some point to create a safe space for yourself, maybe with a foam vat, a drum, a pillow, or something in an area where when you are alone and you can make as much noise as you want And you can punch a pillow or beat a pillow or pound the drum, but I invite you to actually physically do something to work and be with your anger and create a new relationship with it this week. Namaste.